And you're on.
Just in time for Nutmeg to stick her face up against the mic.
Yep. Hello, Internet.
Hello, Internet.
Welcome to Game. Wait. Crap.
Game crap.
No. Welcome to Larkson Labs.
That's correct.
This is Dragon Quest Builders 2.
You'll notice that even though we are in a high, snowy, cold, mountainous region, Malroth will not put a shirt on. And, I guess in a way I respect that.
It's because he is warmed by the blood of his enemies. Well, it feels like just yesterday he was losing his mind and going all evil.
It was.
Oh.
That's still happening. That's an ongoing problem that we're having.
Ah. Jungle bats.
Mm-hmm.
So moody and shit.
You're a moody Internet.
Thank you. I tried.
How do I use one of these? R. Apparently I can gesture in this game. Like it's fork knife or something.
Maybe it is fork knife or something. Maybe they'll release a Battle Royale mode.
Look,
Yeah.
I'm stomping. It's so cute. Okay,
Oh,
hold on.
you're still mad.
Okay, wait, hold on. Now I'm clapping. Yay!
No.
What else can I do? Oh man, I'm so cute.
Lead, why would you do that?
Is Leaf here?
Yeah, also hi Ben. Go Power Rangers, go, go, go. Fleet said like Fallout 76. Hey Ben.
Hey guys.
All in like capital letters.
Some people just like to watch the world burn.
Didn't
Nailed it.
Nailed it. How's everyone doing tonight? Ben says, Lead, are you trying to start a problem?
Like that's
Like all capital letters.
110% guaranteed that what he was trying to do.
Yep.
He spends all his spare time photoshopping my cat into various situations.
Okay, well that sounds more like a solution to me. No, I lost my balloon.
Not your balloon. If only there were more balloons.
Ben says, Pick and Fallout 76, don't get me started.
I mean, how many weeks is it since my birthday party now? 2?
Yeah,
I think these balloons are doing pretty well.
they're still inflated, it's amazing. Some of them are small, but this one's like practically like the day it was born.
Considering they were 10 rand a pack. Or they were like 12 in a pack.
It's pretty good. For everlasting balloonitude.
It's true. Philip Poinwright Jr. inflated all of them.
No wonder.
Boom, ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Well, guys, today we're going to war.
Yeah.
I mean, this is the Island of Eternal War, but I mean.
Do you mean Walmart?
As you can see, everyone's preparing for war. I've given everyone good weapons. I've set up a little mini field hospital here so people can get healed real quick.
Or heal quick.
I'll show you around my castle if you want. I already showed Lark, so
Yeah. Been there, seen it all.
it's not really necessary. This
What?
bitch is a stone cold badass.
Why is
You
it?
can't keep her off the battlefield, but she refuses to take a knife or a sword of any kind.
I respect that.
She fights with magic.
I thought she was going to fight with her fists.
This is her granddad. He also fights with magic.
Ah. Should have been one of those two would punch the bloke.
No, it would have been cool if the nun ran around punching people.
Right?
Yes.
Well, I thought we were doing stretches.
They always do that when there's a battle coming up.
Ah, okay. Ben says, does she use the hashtag Me movement to fight? Me Too movement to fight?
I mean, why wouldn't she?
And she might.
I'm really hoping there's been no Me Too foolery happening in my
I was about to
castle.
say, like,
I'd be really pissed off if I found out that shit was going on right under my nose.
Right under your pumpkin face.
Right under my jack-o'-lantern schnoz.
Lead says you gotta limber up.
It's true.
Yeah.
Well,
Here we are in the future.
Huh?
And it's right.
What?
Nothing to do, no one to fight.
What are you do? Shut up. I'm gonna go and get some extra food in case I get hungry during the war.
That's a good idea.
Because that can happen, you know.
Yeah, it's good to just have a sandwich.
There is
in the war.
nothing worse than being hungry during a war, guys.
Yeah. World War II, a bunch of soldiers fighting off the Nazis. One of them goes, hey, you know what, I'm mighty peckish. Grabs a sandwich, just bites right in, has a notch. Carries on warring.
I wish you guys could see my face right now. Please don't give out World War II facts. Thank you.
I'm sure it happened.
Especially not. Yeah, I'm sure there was someone eating sandwiches and fighting Nazis. It was probably Quentin Tarantino. But like, could you not? Thanks.
Okay, sure.
Especially not at this time of remembrance.
When's the time of remembrance?
Ugh, like the 11th of November or something is remembrance.
It's 2 days ago.
Yeah, Joe.
Forget
so
about
have
it.
some goddamn respect for the troops.
I did. I just recounted one time when they had a sandwich. I think that's a pretty honourable thing to do.
I don't even. You know that both our
What, you want everyone fighting hungry? Is that it?
both our grandmothers were involved in that war, Joe. Have some respect.
Yeah, one of them probably had a sandwich. Is all
Yeah, I'm
I'm
pretty
saying.
sure old Granny did because
Yeah.
she was a bomb watcher, so she spent most of her time up in a watchtower, probably eating sandwiches.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
Princes eating salamis and fighting Nazis. Sounds like my grandpa. Used to be a Nazi fighting badass.
And Nazi
See?
fighting, sandwich eating badass.
Damn straight.
Crushing a sando. Alright, let's go to war.
You got monsters wait.
We've got monsters closing in fast, Hex. I think the Hair Force are back for another piece of the action. So, since we last met, we snuck onto the Hair Force's private yacht,
That's nice.
disguised as monsters, to find out what their weakness is. Turns out it's fire. Ooh, original.
Surprise. You'd think that would be the first thing people would use.
You would think that. Seems like they're ready to strike at any moment, but what about you, Hex? Are you all set to take the suckers on? Damn right I am, Melroth. I'd follow you anywhere.
Lead says, wait. Have you built a watchtower yet?
Kind of. I've got a tower over there. There's a prison cell on top of it.
No,
Why do you want to sing all along the watchtower?
maybe. Ben says, although Grandpa used to like tea and biscuits more. That's understandable. Tea and biscuits are nice.
That's what I like to hear. Those magic traps of yours should soften them up. I'll take care of the rest. And by take care, I mean clobber every last one of them. Let's go. Yeah, Melroth.
Lead says you need to have someone on the lookout for holes.
Why the fuck are we all up here?
I don't understand the holes thing.
I don't understand why we started up here. That is not strategically sound.
They're against the hair squad. That's not the flying people, is it?
That would be the air squad. I think I singed my fur,
Oh yeah.
says this giant rabbit.
Well, that would make sense. That would be something that would happen.
See, did you see how quickly he hopped straight through my defenses?
Yep.
Guys, the whole point of the gauntlet is that you wait for them to come through it, be damaged, and then fight them. What the fuck? You know, they made me install these stupid torch thingies so that people would wait by them to attack people once they came through, but that's not what anybody's doing.
Who's not that kind of time?
See, I told you the strategy was unsound.
It's just like, whoa. What? Because I haven't caught the reference, or because they just went and ran right through the thingy and didn't do a whole lot about it? Maybe you should have gone through that in basic training.
But the thing is that, like, Jerome and Gerard and everyone are the fucking leaders of the squad, and they're the ones who told me that that was the plan they'd had with their troops. And then none of them did it! Oh, except Warwick. Thank you, Warwick, for following protocol.
And when you listen to this dialogue in this game, you kind of get a sense that people in this game are just like that. Not even, ironically, just like the kinds of people that would make a plan and then just be like, eh.
Yeah, I suppose. One of the people in the castle is a traitor.
Is it that one?
I don't know. I don't know who it is. I think it might be Anessa, the mightiest fighter, but I think that also might be too obvious.
Well, considering that, like, one of your people was a spy dressed up as, like, a monster in the monster place, do you think that maybe one of your people is a monster dressed up as a human?
Completely possible. I honestly don't know who it is. It could be anyone. Because everyone's complaining about the spy. Anessa doesn't really bring the spy up a lot, and she's still faithful to Hagen.
You fools, defeated by mere humans? You're not just embarrassing yourself, you're embarrassing me!
Look how great we all look. I might take a photograph.
No.
Alright, no more monkeying around. If you want to jump all down, you have to do it yourself. Eek, 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 eek. No, it's the Air Force guy. Look how pink he is.
No.
Batman drill.
Think Force guy.
Pink Force guy. Wait! Ah, damn it.
Yeah, this would be a weird time to take a picture.
Yeah, okay, I took a picture of me and Melroth
No, I don't
fighting
mean in timing, I mean
a
in
dragon,
composition.
so...
I mean in composition.
Okay, I'm apparently trapped. Why am I trapped? Move.
Why don't you lead them on to the fire then?
Because they won't follow me. Where are the medics? Do you see any of the medics running around? They're people in green outfits. There's one. But no one seems to have been weakened enough to be taken to the hospital, so that's a good sign, I guess?
Maybe.
Guys, I don't feel like we're doing a lot of damage to this thing. We've got to lure him into the fire trap. Like you said. Come on. Come on into the fire trap. Come on down.
Come on down.
Who's a silly monkey?
Just come on down. Look, now he's hopping away.
It's really funny because no matter where me and Melroth do that, because he always comes to wherever I am, it still does damage.
That's weird. But handy. Weird.
Yeah, it's convenient because sometimes I don't even leave the castle during fights. I just stay inside building things.
And then you do a special move over there.
Yeah, and Melroth runs into the house.
And like somebody 10
Does
miles
the
away
move.
goes, ow!
Yeah, it's true.
It's weird. There we go, now he's taking some damage.
What the fuck is he doing? There's
He's
no
doing a jig.
breakdancing allowed.
He's doing his death jig. Yeah, your level's increased. So how many more people have you got left to go out of the squads?
2 more. That was the first one.
Oh, okay.
I am concerned because every time Melroth's level gets stronger, it's going to be easier for him to, fuck us all up.
Yep.
And he is still losing his mind, and every war we have, he gets a little bit more like,
Great.
yeah.
Hi, Bert.
Hi, Bert.
How you doing?
Oh my god, don't be so melodramatic.
E-
No, the hair force cannot be defeated, not by the likes of you filthy, bald humans. I have hair. I'm just wearing a pumpkin. You may have won the battle, but you won't win the war. Hargon's heroes will be victorious. Okay.
I'm melting.
Yeah, that's very much the impression that they just gave.
Glad to hear you're doing good, Bert.
Yay.
Keep doing good.
We did it, Hex. We beat the hair force. Excellent work, Hex. Those stairs you made worked like a dream. Everything has such dumb names in this game. Indeed, sir. Let us continue to seek. I don't trust you, Jeremiah. Our enemy's weaknesses, and we won't win this war without a single sword being swung. We just all swung a lot of swords. What the fuck are you talking about, Jeremiah? Jesus, were you hiding in the castle? Sorry to break this to you, Granddad, but these fancy traps aren't the be-all and end-all. We're the ones who actually put our necks on the line to fetch the monsters off. He is correct. That's as may be, but every little helps. The Air Force and the Scare Force are still out there. We need every tool at our disposal to lay them low. Thank you, Warwick. The only one who followed the plan. The only one!
Yeah, let's see.
Oh, and Zara. How about that then, young builder? Good as new, if you ask me. Yeah, thanks. I didn't know there was anything wrong. Hang on. Something's not right. I can still smell monsters about.
The spa.
Hearken, preserve us. Look, everyone, over there. Hayden's this new bard we found.
Oh, okay.
He's scared of everything.
Leet says, look at all the room for activities, and you ask him why he's doing aerobatics? Yeah, it's true.
What?
Leet says, look at all the room for activities, and you ask him why he's doing aerobics.
There are a lot of room for activities.
Ferret says, how are you guys doing? How are you?
You know, I was literally asleep until 9:20.
Yeah. And I'm like a bird.
It was
I
like
fly
a-
away.
He doesn't know where his home is.
I don't know where I'm going.
I'm like a bird. Okay, cool. You'll never hit us from down there, pathetic humans. Damn it all. What do we do? What do we do? Run into the traps, you idiots.
Then says, look, Hicks, an interloper approaches.
I'm confused.
I don't know. I guess those wingdings are antelopes? They're not exactly daisies.
You guys just stood there and got murdered. God damn.
Yes, they did.
Not so tough now, are you? You don't stand a chance against the Air Force. You guys could have walked half a fucking meter this way into the fire traps.
Yeah. Or even just step to the side or something.
They're here already, but our reputations. We're not ready for another battle. Yes, we are. We can take them. Speak for yourself. I was born ready. Come on, Hex. Let's get them. Come on now.
So what have you all been up to tonight?
Shit. These guys are going to fly right in.
Mm.
Balls!
Do you have a sky shooty?
No, we only have ground ballistas. Don't ask me why.
But,
I said don't ask me why.
I'm trying.
Look at these fuckers. All up in my business. Get. Ah, fuck. Ah, fuck.
Oh, jeez.
God damn it.
Holy cow.
Alright, I gotta go back up the mountain. Hold on.
Have fun.
This is very complicated.
Hit it. Hit it.
They're just roaming our halls.
They're just checking the place out.
Just seems a bit rude to
You
me.
want to see your cribs?
See, he comes to wherever I am. And it always does damage. Get out of our war room! That's so rude!
It's a war room.
I knew I should have put a lid on it.
What do you expect to be in the war room?
That one's in the
after
fucking
war?
throne room.
It says I've been on Photoshop. You don't say.
Seriously, the throne room.
It's a weird coincidence
The throne room.
that you start taking interest in Photoshop just as Nutmeg takes interest in various sad activities such as ballet, firefighting, and chess. I guess everyone's branching out these days.
Unbelievable.
The monsters are defeated.
Yeah, but I had to wander in and around my castle hunting them down. What pain. Phew, that took some doing, but we got them in the end. That flying trick is nasty. I agree. What else did you expect from the Air Force? We shall have to rethink our defenses. They flew right over our snares, not to mention the Great Gates. Yeah, alright, shut
I mean, it's
up,
not
bitch.
that great.
Yeah,
It's a good
pretty.
grade.
It's pretty mediocre. I didn't design it. It was hard enough just hitting them. We need a strategy to handle them if they attack en masse. How can you talk of defenses and strategy at a time like this? What are those two poor soldiers at the front of the castle? Yeah, I'm inclined to, I mean, that felt like natural selection, to be honest. Like, they could have just run back into the castle.
That's true.
Huh? What's gotten into her? Oh, she's upset. So I'm probably going to have to go and bury those guys.
She said.
I will bury them. Oh, Hex, these poor souls, sob, sob. I well understand how hard this is for you, Esther. None of us wish to witness death. Anessa, you spent your entire life in an eternal war. Don't talk bullshit about not wanting to witness death. That's like your whole vibe. But we are at war. People will die. These men were prepared to pay the price for what they believed in. We all are. Except that you are all fighting a war that you don't intend to win. So...
Yeah, that's all good. Let's see. What did you Photoshop on Photoshop? Leap make me look like a star. Oh, there's some potential there.
They're dead. They're never coming back. Oh, Warwick doesn't do well with loss.
No.
I don't want to die. We have to win no matter what. Okay, Warwick. Cheer up. Hicks, if it isn't too much trouble, would you be so kind as to give these men a proper burial like you did with those in Noonahan? It's actually quite a lot of trouble, but I will do it. We must learn from this tragedy. Let's add our strength so that the Air Force return we're ready for them. Vengeance will be ours. Shut up, Anessa. You're wearing such a stupid hat.
Yeah, it's kind of weird way to say if it's not too much trouble. It's like, yeah, no, it's a lot of work. I'll just leave these two, friends we used to know as corpses just lying here.
I can only carry... Okay, there's a miner wanting to talk to me. Deal with whatever that is later.
Looks like it's going to be a minor incident.
Carrying a corpse, carrying a corpse.
It says...
Carrying a corpse because the burial ground's quite far away.
Yes. Why didn't you put it in the front of the place where everyone, is going to be dying anyway?
Because this was where the graveyard already was.
Maybe you should make like a side entrance to it. So you don't have to parade it through the town.
I mean...
Just a thought.
I guess?
Leet says I've been helping Mog with her work tonight.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. What sort of work is it? I mean, I know that she's got deadlines for like the events and stuff, but... It says Luigi has anxiety. Luigi always has anxiety. One of the main traits of Luigi.
Increased anxiety is a side effect from the world in which we currently live.
Thank you, Hicks.
It's true, it goes against our evolution. You're welcome. How do I put this guy down? Get out of my... Okay.
I think he's already been put down.
No, there's one... Okay, alright. That was uncalled for. I think I should take my pumpkin mask off to perform this burial because it seems a little insensitive. Hold on. Hey guys.
Just added to Halloween costume, that corpse. So, the time that you got turned into a monster earlier as a disguise, can you just do that any time now?
Oh, yeah.
That's cool.
Do
you think you can just play the rest of the game as a monster?
No, because you can't use any of your tools when you're a monster.
That's weird.
It's very irritating.
Like, you
I guess because it would give you away as a builder.
I suppose. There's hammer things. Ooh.
Boo! Hey guys!
Nobody is phased by the Bigfoot.
Melora, what's up?
Went down 2 to go. It's up to the Air Force next, right? There's flapping freaks on getting over them.
I agree. Alright, I gotta go make some caskets and shit. Okay, hold on. See, I can't use anything.
Ah. Well, no wonder your hand's all the way up there.
Yes. Yeah, but even if I was one of my other ones, look.
It just goes monster.
What the fuck?
Look there. That's not a monster. That's just an old man.
I'm pretty sure that's Jerome, but with brown hair. What?
Are you sure you rescued Jerome and not like a monster disguised as Jerome?
No, Jerome. Oh god, I'm confused.
Old man.
This is the other old man. Can somebody explain?
Yeah, can we?
Hi. Okay.
Well, they just think they're talking to that other guy.
No, but like, hold on, where is that other guy? Because that definitely tells me he's the spy, right? Like,
yeah, it's kind of
right?
a good way.
We can agree that if my monster scepter turns me into him, he's probably the bad guy.
Just like, help me, an old man.
Where is he?
The scariest monster of all.
Is he in here? Is he in here?
I'll get that.
Is he in here?
Nope.
Where's the old man?
Ben says, oh my god, it's Mr. Magoo.
Am I the old man?
It'd be really funny if it just blinded you and you didn't know where you're going after that.
Yeah. Is he in here? Excuse me, I made this fit. Okay, so there's the one old man. I don't look like him, so I think we're fine. She's at the buffet.
I don't blame her.
Okay, I made this place for the king to eat in, but he doesn't seem to eat here, so that's fine, whatever. Let's try the other one. Nessa's asleep. It's pretty early to be in bed, Nessa. You're supposed to be the head of the royal guard. Anyway.
She just fought a war.
We all just fought a war!
But did she have a sandwich, X? Did she?
I didn't have a sandwich, I had a piece of cake.
Yeah, well, you're one of the true heroes, but still.
Okay, I actually can't find the old man right now.
Which is even more suspicious, honestly.
Why are you guys all just standing around the field hospital?
It says you did a war.
I did a war. Guys, where's the old man? Is he in here? I was like, yes he is! But no, that's me. Guys, this is really suspicious.
But it says Toad wants anxiety. I think Toad maybe doesn't know what anxiety is.
Yeah, I think possibly. We're playing Hunt the Old Man.
As the old man.
Warwick, you don't have to sleep in here. Oh, man.
Are you kidding me?
There he is!
But he has a different colored beard.
Okay, but it is pretty...
He's also wearing different clothes.
It's pretty close though, right?
I feel misled. Oh, hi Celeste.
Hi, Celeste.
This is an old man.
I'm an old man. Or am I?
Dun dun dun. Okay, gotta run. Chat to you guys later. Bye, Ben.
Bye.
Oh yeah, now you're a splat truck. Ah!
The truth.
It's terrifying. Where is everyone here, Mr. Magoo?
You're a mean person.
Hey, changed your hair again.
Yeah. Alright, there we go.
Or should I say you're Hagen?
You shouldn't say that.
Dragon Quest jokes.
Joke's a strong word for whatever that was. Alright,
What's a
2
joke?
coffins.
Come on, here, tell me things aren't jokes. I know jokes.
No, you don't.
I know jokes.
Yeah, you know jokes, in that you don't make jokes.
No, that's not a joke.
No,
is it?
N-O.
Get out of here.
You know jokes. You know English very well either.
Wow.
You're welcome.
I'll never forgive and I'll never forget.
Guys, do you think the townspeople would get freaked out if I dug a bunch of graves and left them prepped?
Maybe.
Just to make things quicker next time. Like, for real, do you think they would dislike that?
Yeah.
They probably would, wouldn't they?
They'll find a way.
Well.
I got my balloon back, guys. Life is pretty sweet.
Congrats on your balloon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, so everyone, guess what?
What?
It's been 2 streams, and my capture card still hasn't frozen.
Why would you say that?
Because I'm confident.
Are you?
Right now, yes.
I think you're a fool.
Maybe I am. Maybe I'm Maybelline.
Okay. Are you Maybelline?
No, I'm not.
Then shut the fuck up.
Did you just leave this corpse lying there for an entire night?
Well, yeah. It's snowing. They're fine.
I guess they're not going anywhere, but I don't know. I feel like a crow might have picked their tails or something.
It's snowing. They're fine. Jeez, you complain a lot. What did you want me to do? Huh?
I don't know, just dig a hole. Plonk and then bury the hole. Do you really need coffins?
I mean, it seems polite.
I do wonder why though. Doesn't the same thing happen?
I don't know. People like to be in boxes. What do you want from... Oh, shit. I climbed into the coffin.
So this says diggy diggy hole.
That was embarrassing.
Diggy diggy hole, X.
I am.
Diggy diggy that hole.
Accidentally climbed into the coffin though, which again, embarrassing.
Whoops. Yeah, can't you just leave in there?
Yep.
You should make it someone's bed. Preferably the person you don't believe in the most.
What? Like the person I think is most likely to die next.
Yeah, you just get them comfortable. Get them used to the concept.
Get them mentally prepared.
Hi, Deuce Capone. Sliss says you're a vampire now.
Just because I spent 5 minutes asleep in a coffin.
That's how it works.
Can't argue with the truth.
Them's the breaks.
Can't argue with the tooth.
You transformed into a hairy beast earlier. So I guess you could be also a werewolf.
Also that creepy old man.
Yeah, maybe he's the vampire, so... I don't know.
You know, I don't get any quest markers for doing this. She just asks me to do it.
Ferd says, why do you have coffins? And Celeste says, because they're dead people lying around, Rumi. So,
True. Because we're on an island of eternal war.
war! What is it good for?
Absolutely nothing, y'all.
Let's see. Elite says, person that you don't believe in the most. I thought that was Locke. Points. X believes in me.
I do.
And just not at, being good at things, more at not being good at things.
He's a nice person. I've trapped myself in a hole.
Man, that has to happen every Dragon Quest stream. Or at least the main ones. If there's a war. Oh, so Charles says, hey!
It's Charles!
First says they're not dead, they're sleeping, and I don't know.
Yeah, there you go. They're
Well,
sleeping
No, they're sleeping in box.
blocks of snow and stuff. It's fine.
It's how they keep warm, it's how bears hibernate.
Don't think about it.
Celeste believes that they shall rise again. Didn't that happen to you once in another Dragon Quest
Yeah.
game?
Oh yeah. Yeah, that did. But I didn't bury them. They were just already. They were still in the infirmary.
Oh yeah.
They were still dead in the infirmary.
Come to think of it, there were zombies. Because you know that this was Dragon Quest Builders 2 is the sequel in a way to Dragon Quest 2, right?
I don't know.
There were zombies in this place. If it is the place that I think that it's supposed to be. So-
I just found out that Nutmeg was here because I recognized the smell of her flatulence. I was like,
Lovely.
that smells like my farty cat. And it was. Hey, buddy. Hey, cutie
Smelly
pie.
cat, smelly cat. What has she been feeding you?
It's you who leaves your breakfast cereal lying around for Nutmeg to finish.
I don't leave milk in there though, I drink the milk.
There's enough milk for her to like. Plus, she's a notorious cheese thief. Never forget.
That's true. Let's see. It says, now you get my reference earlier. When I said that thing about holes. Oh. I see. You're worried about them coming back up. Yeah, that does make sense. Should build a watchtower, Eggs.
Well, I mean, I feel like my prison tower is pretty, like, effective in that regard. Hold on.
Charles says, I was supposed to work this afternoon. I spent it making a spoof perfume advert.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah. What kind of medium did you use for the advert? Is it like a... It's like an ad, or is it like a advert, or is it like a radio ad?
You just said advert like 3 times. Like, what kind of advert is it? Is it an advert? Is it an advert? Is it an advert?
I tacked other words to it.
Yes, Joe. It's an advert. That is, in fact, what Charles said.
So was it a radio advert? Was it an animated advert? Was it a post advert?
I vaguely saw in my phone notifications that I've been ignoring all day because I'm a bad person that Charles sent me a link to a video. So I'm guessing that's what it was.
Oh.
See? This is my prison cell. Isn't it nice?
Yeah.
I don't believe in mistreating prisoners. I think that they should have something to look at, like the beauty of nature.
Mhm.
And a nice, comfortable bed. Bit awkward having the toilet right next to the desk, but I didn't make the cell very big, so... What can you do? Alright, let me go see what that miner wants.
It's a video advert. I could take a look at that.
What do you want?
Watcha, Hex. You probably ain't even noticed me before. Out of my not introducing myself or nothing. But we've noticed you, alright.
I actually did notice you because you stick out in your dumb miner's mask.
Since we met, we've realized the children of Argon are a lot of rotters. We will now be out with whatever we can.
Cool. That rotten Air Force, you can see I do the accent better than you.
Okay, fine.
That rotten Air Force robbed us of 2 good soldiers, right? So we're thinking maybe we could get ourselves useful by learning how to fight, especially if Vanessa trained us. But she's so fierce looking, I can't hardly muster the courage to say hello, let alone ask her for help. I mean, she should be training you. She's supposed to be the head of the guard. You and her are mates, ain't you? Do us a favor, X, and ask her to train us up, will you? I guess.
Let's see. Laurel at Nutmeg, says Shaw. First says, if they're awake, they just disappear and then there are new dead people in the coffins. I guess an eye for an eye kind of thing? Charles, oh wait. Video advert, says Shaw. So this says, that is one tall prison tower. You gonna put Rapunzel in there? And Charles says,
if Rapunzel turns out to be the traitor in our midst, yes.
That's true. Charles says, remember those obnoxious French perfume adverts? Where someone with the whispery ask voice stoppers over a microphone?
Yes.
Yeah, go on.
Sounds amazing.
Bird says banana.
Ah, yeah, I love bananas.
Banana who?
Actually, I had a dream I was eating a lot of banana trifle.
Really?
Yeah, which is great because I love banana trifle.
Sounds pretty good.
Hello, Hicks. You're looking as cheery as ever. Even among the horrors of war, you managed to keep a smile on your face. Well, what is it? Oh, it's madness. It's lunacy. Me and Melroth are both insane in very different ways. What? The townspeople want me to train them into soldiers? Strange that they didn't ask me themselves. Well, I would gladly instruct anyone who is willing to join the war effort, but... Get in! Oh my god, they were all listening at the door. Thanks for asking, Eric, and thanks for agreeing to train us, Vanessa. You ain't gonna regret it.
Didn't she say but?
Yeah, she's gonna ask me to build her a training yard, which I've already started doing because I have forethoughts. Don't train the farmer up! Who's gonna do the farming?
He can do both.
Don't rejoice just yet. I expect you to train as though your lives depend on it. One day they jolly well might. Let's begin with 100 laps of the castle grounds. Jesus. 100?
100.
Now they're all crying. This may take some time, Heck. In the meantime, I suggest you see to other townspeople. They may have requests of their own. Okay. Speaking of, look, it's Warwick. What's up, Warwick? Recent events have served as a stark reminder of the mercilessness of the monster's forces and the true horror of death. I will not give in to this darkness. I will escape this bally fate. Alright, Warwick. Warwick lost his whole family to the monsters. His parents, his brothers, his sisters, all slain mercilessly. Where the fuck was Warwick? Sorry, I know that's not the right thing to say in this situation, but a very serious question. Is he like the greatest fighter of all time, or was he away from home? It's a little wonder that he's keener than any of us to end this war. He hates death with a passion. He is giving that impression. Warwick broods silently. Hex, if we hope to survive, let alone defeat them, we must add to our strength. Will you ring the builder's bell one more time? When we hear the perfect peal, a will to build awakens in all of us and brings with it a flash of inspiration that we could sorely use to win ourselves more powerful magical weapons. I think I already rang the builder's bell the last time. You say the bell responds to the gratitude of fellow townsfolk, yes? If you haven't the power just yet, be sure to ask the people if they have any written requited needs. I mean, I definitely already... Yeah, there you go. Jolly good show, Rex. Ringing that bell didn't just inspire the townspeople. To add new troops to our cause, too. Am I not concerned there might be a spy amongst their number? That's certainly a possibility. Apparently Warwick's entire family was killed by Harlem people.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
You should not let that happen again.
Well, he can't because they are dead.
Well, good.
So it can only happen once. There's the upside.
Unless he, like, adopts.
God, imagine saying that to someone at a funeral. Well,
On the bad side,
I'm
like...
so sorry for your loss, but at least it won't happen again.
Maybe I should make greeting cards.
You should. Sorry Grandpa died. At least it'll only happen once.
Yeah.
And then you have a follow-up vampire group. Sorry Grandpa died again.
I was wrong.
Who knew? That's certainly a possibility. The last thing we need is to start doubting each other. We have enough enemies as is without making enemies of ourselves. Who is your enemy? It is the NAU, or is it the enemy? Fuck off, Hayden.
Hayden.
Where did he come from? Who should we trust? Who should we hate? Find out we must before it's too late. Hayden, if it weren't for the fact that we had a spy in our midst before we got here, I would think it was you. Also, I think you're standing way too squarely on that spike.
I'm gonna remember that. Who's the enemy? Is it the NAU or is it the enemy? I love it.
Warwick, Anyway, if there's one person I trust, it's you, Hex, and I hope you feel you can trust me too. I do trust Warwick. I'm gonna be really bummed out if he turns out to be the spy. Especially because I gave him a magic sword. And I have little doubt who our next enemy will be. The abominable Air Force. We must find a way to defeat them before, well, yes, before it's too late. Okay.
How far in this chat thing are you?
I have not looked at it since you got up and walked away.
Okay. Let's see. I had 4 thoughts.
He's just capping aggressively at me. Sorry, carry on.
Banana's the leader of the Illuminati.
True.
Makes sense. Our banana nut muffins. Signal is coding out because of the bad weather on my end.
I would love a banana nut muffin. Don't complain about bad weather unless you had a literal tornado sweep through your town, because apparently we almost did.
Yeah, that actually happened. Who knew?
Yeah, I'm actually really disappointed. I was so adamant that it was fake news.
I know.
It's
hilarious.
I had like a proper argument with Mom about it too. I was like, there's no fucking way.
What did Mom say?
Well, she was like, it's a real tornado, Casey. And I was like, it is not a real tornado.
Usually Mom's the one who believes, like, Mom is the one who believes fake news and you're the one being like, it's not real. Well, I guess that's
what was happening.
Yeah, I guess
you just described exactly what was happening.
Except it wasn't
fake news. Wasn't fake news.
A cautionary tale. Let's see, be careful about bananas because they're close to baguettes. They're most likely by the Illuminati.
It also makes
I mean, bananas are basically just crooked baguettes.
It makes sense.
With smoother textures.
What do you want, Hayden? Ah, Hex, the thoughts of those 2 noble warriors that they gave their lives in heroic battle against the Air Force. It's too tragic. Okay, look, I have some things to say about those soldiers who died. I'm sorry they died. I'm sorry I had to bury them, but what the fuck were they still doing out on the battlefield when everyone else had come inside because the battle was over? A. B. Why did they just stand there and get murdered when they could have run into the magic traps?
Hayden's fluctuating between amazing songs and then PTSD.
PTSD. They gave their lives in heroic battle against the air. It's too tragic to bear. But to die is the fate of all who live, just as all who live are doomed to eventually grow hungry. Just listen to my rumbling stomach. Why do people need to eat? We hunger day and night. Life is oh so bittersweet. When you really need a bite.
No.
I hate him. Which brings you to my request, dear Hex.
He's hungry.
I think it's about time we upgraded our cooking arrangements. You already built a castle kitchen, yes? Well, I think it needs a big table to eat at. And if you could put a crock pot and some crockery on the table, it would no longer be a mere kitchen. It would be a castle cafeteria. Our population grows and there's more mouths to feed. But our wise builder knows just what our kitchen needs. I hate you.
Let's see. Charles says, if I die before you, please come to my funeral and say shit like that. Hell yeah.
Alright, Charles, but...
I'm sorry Charles died, but it's only going to happen once. Except I don't really trust that it's going to only happen once to Charles.
Of all the people that it could happen more than once with, Charles definitely one of them.
Sliss says, here's a pig up his ass. Yeah, and he still does.
It's true.
And Fritz says, Toad has depression. Oh. Explains a lot, to be honest.
Who has depression?
Toad.
Same.
I heard him sing that song by Lady Gaga.
Poker
Just now.
Face.
No. It's a new song.
Is the new Lady Gaga song?
I think so.
Why didn't Philip Wainwright Jr. tell me?
Somebody sings it with her. It's a duet thing.
Okay. Oh, are you talking about the Bradley Cooper song from the movie?
Yeah.
Okay, that's not that new.
What is it? I heard Toad sing it, but I haven't heard anyone else sing it, so I don't know what it's like. Other than kind of maybe sad.
Fuck, I keep falling over. I'm not built for this.
Shaw says, I've already died twice. I doubt how far I can ride this particular talent. I don't know.
So I must come to your funeral and say, I'm sorry, Shaw, for your loss. It'll only happen 3 times.
Like I said, like Dad said back when I was trying to jump on a fish's eyeball, if you did it once, you can do it again. You've done it twice, so...
Sorry, could you please explain the words you just said?
Celeste says, well boy then, signal is all worked out. I think our network is bombed out again.
Yeah, the weather's really bad.
Super bad. Charlie the Duck, next. Charlie the Duck.
Oh. Well, he was right. If we did it once, we could do it again.
Yeah.
Dad was such a good video game coach.
Yeah, he actually is. I remember one time when I was a kid, I was playing Spy vs. Spy. And, like, he noticed that I was too tense and that's why I was losing all my battles, so he told me to, like, loosen up.
Yeah.
Maybe we should hire him out to esports people.
Esports. You mean esports, right?
Esports, sorry.
Esports.
So it says Thunderbolts and Lightning. Good night.
Very, very frightening. Galileo. Bye, Celeste.
Bye, Celeste.
Is this a crock pot?
So it says, got some information about VI, in brackets, Banana Illuminati. They're going to partner up with Apple's. It's a good thing that we have Androids.
Hey.
Hey.
So, in order to make a castle cafeteria, I'm literally just gonna open up the...
You want to make a what?
They want me to make a castle cafeteria.
A what?
I'm not gonna say it again.
A castle terrier.
I hate you.
Thank you, I'll be here all week. Because I live here. Literally.
This has where you asked me to put it in. Why didn't it become a cafeteria? Oh.
It's weird.
There we go. It did.
You did it! I love how you're in this land of endless war. And they still come in and do shit like this.
Yeah. Everyone drops what they're doing. All the guards leave their posts and come in and clap aggressively at me.
Yeah. Careful, because they're gonna hack androids and eat baguettes. At the same time, it's not good to get crumbs in androids. Is all I'm saying.
It's true.
And I'm super sad.
Please don't sing. Oh, would you look at that? You took a plain functional kitchen and turned it into a beautiful cafeteria that really whets the appetite. No doubt the townspeople will be inspired to use any ingredients they find in the chest to make all sorts of delicious foodstuffs. Of course, I myself would never dream of doing such a thing. It would be a mortal sin, strictly prohibited and prohibited. Speaking of Hagen, do you think it's true that one of his spies has infiltrated the castle?
That's all they ever talk about.
I mean, look at that bitch watching us over there. Nah, I don't think it's possible.
Best being watched? Never.
I heard fevered whispers of treason and treachery, but what real harm has actually been done? If there is a traitor in ours, they're not the most efficient fellow. True. But what if they're merely biding their time until one day? Oh, my mind runs wild with the possibilities. Any of us could be the spy.
Even you.
What if it were Warwick? He's so noble and upstanding. Almost suspiciously so. Or Zara. There's something curiously unassuming about her. I hope it's not Zara. I kind of like her, which makes me think it probably is her. What of Lord Jeremiah? He might be a double agent turned by monsters during his time amongst them. What? It could be me. Don't be ridiculous. I may be a devout disciple of the children of Hargon, but espionage is not one of my many talents. Also, again, we had a spy before you got here.
Let's see. First says over 10 minutes. I gotta go. Oh, okay. Good night.
Good night.
Stick 'em back. Charles says this is how Hannibal came over the Alps and over the Alps and elephants. All the gods of Rome were clapping at the new cafeteria.
So true. They weren't paying any attention. They were like, "Ooh, a fancy place to eat."
So it says even the enemy not for real this time. Or is it? You're waiting for you to ring that bell, I guess. No?
He finished his training. Normally I would have had them do another 1,000 laps of the castle walls, but it wouldn't do for them to keel over dead before they have a chance to prove themselves in battle. Hold on, I feel different.
Ferret wants to know what characters you play are always so soulless.
It's a lot to do with my personality.
It's an accurate representation of the real thing.
The townspeople turned into soldiers. Ah, well, at least it's still got his farmer's hat on.
They're just staring at the void.
Guy actually looks like an ICF marshal. Get in, now we can fight like Anessa and Melroth do. And me, I fight.
You build.
They would take Melroth as their role model. Hey, Melroth's a good person.
Sometimes.
Your friend is strong. I mean, he's a good person like 97% of the time. And then every now and then, the fact that he's the avatar of the Lord of Destruction sneaks through and it confuses him. He's as upset by it as anybody. Your friend is strong, but he's no soldier. His recklessness is a hazard all around him, allies and enemies both. He didn't used to be like that. I swear to you, he was very good in, team situations.
But it's like, well, one of the characters that you play is always so soulless. They're just staring in the void, thinking about why are we living? Why are we never gonna die? I can't control myself only in cutscenes.
Bert, you're so existential. Right? You say he means no malice by it. What? He may have a bad temper, but he has a good heart. It's accurate. I understand your desire to defend your friend, Case, but I have an army to lead. Melroth's mayhem is a distraction at best, at worst a threat. Hey! Get wrecked, Anessa! When I got here, you were unconscious in a cave and there was no castle. Melroth and I did all this. I sense something about that man. Whatever drives him to these excesses, I only hope that it does not bring calamities from Moonbrook. It definitely will.
100%. Hundos. Shaw says, we're all like Joe in elephants. That would have surprised Rome. I mean, that one guy got into that other place in a horse. In fact, there was a whole bunch of guys. The Trojan thing.
Thank you for that, Joe.
You're welcome.
Thank you for
I'm just saying
sprouting misremembered classical facts at me and Charles, both of whom studied classics.
I'm going to start my own YouTube series about me just recounting historical anecdotes between Nazis and war veterans eating sando.
Whoa! Someone made a slime bun. Oh, so cute. There, I turned this into a castle cafeteria as well. So maybe...
It says he's just talking to a stair. Wait, who's that? Must have been the guy's gaze. Shaw says lol, Homer wept.
Homer wept.
Don't.
Okay, I don't think we have enough food.
Do the people not notice their house is missing stones?
No, they don't notice anything, man.
I mean, they kind of lived without houses before, so they're kind of just going with what they got.
Okay, somebody else has a quest for me. Where are they? Where are you, quest person?
You have a question.
Nah. Are you in here? Yes,
So
you are.
just like, how?
Oh, it's the old man.
Where?
I stole his seat.
That's mean.
I stole her seat too.
Wow. So this is what you do now.
I am astonished at the repairs you've made to Moonbrook Castle. Repairs is a strong word. I've basically redesigned it. In fact, repairs is a weak word, is what I meant to say.
There.
The power of a skilled builder is truly wonderful to behold. Thank you so much, Noseman.
Your nose, man. Your nose.
That being said, I'm certain you could make our home even greater. Sorry, he still talks like he's a slime because he was undercover as a slime for a really long time. There's no need to be modest, girl. I know you have it in you. If we want our soldiers to have every advantage in the battles to come, we must provide them with a well-stocked armory. All the room needs is a chest, 2 barricades, and 4 pieces of ornamental equipment of some description or another. Oh, that's... Get off the table, farmer! Jeez! This is the fancy dining room.
Charles says all of NPCs start action noticing stuff. Link's behavior would result in a different game environment. That's true!
It really would.
Did you know that in Link's Awakening, if you steal something from the store, like you run and you take it and you don't go over to the man and pay for it, like he calls you a thief, and that just becomes your name for the rest of the game.
What, everyone calls you thief?
Everyone calls you thief.
Well, you are a thief.
Yeah. But like, that's the only repercussion Link ever gets. Apart from, like, attacking chickens. That has serious repercussions.
Oh, well, it would. That has serious repercussions in Skyrim as well.
Let's see, old man says fruit. Sean says go. These show fucking go. I don't know if I read that right.
Huh?
Go, these show fucking go.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Did I call someone girl?
No, that guy called you girl, the old man.
Oh. Rude.
Good thing Skyrim doesn't call me thief.
I get called sneak thief in Skyrim all the time. To be fair, I am the head of the Thieves Guild.
The NPC should say if they notice the missing stone. What the dog happened to my house? My house is missing stones. Maybe they didn't like the stone. Maybe they were glad that the stone's gone.
It's true. It's a possibility. You can't outrule it.
Michelle says the NPC calls you girl. Like, how dare.
Yeah, it's a bit rude. I mean, I'm basically the goddess of creation at this point, or I will be. I'm almost certain of it.
Well, you certainly made that up.
You're a mean person.
Sounds like you're under attack.
Yeah, I was also hearing that. But alas, I'm busy building an armory for the next time we're under attack.
It says, what if the whole house has no stones left? Well, that sounds like a them problem. And, you know, the hex giveth and the hex taketh away.
It's true, I do.
Yeah, so they just gotta live with it. Then it's, I don't know, not a house. That's true.
It's true.
Then they find another house.
It's true.
Did you guys follow the Pokemon controversy?
What's Pokemon controversy?
What is there a recent one? Is this still the National Pokedex where a lot of Pokemon got cut from it?
It didn't really feel like a controversy.
It better not be like a spoilery controversy. Like a I don't know how this thing ends controversy. Because if it is, then we'll tackle it when we reach the end of it. Unless it's like severely racist or sexist or something.
It's unlikely to be severely racist.
You never know, Kate.
I don't
Jinx.
think it would have made out of...
Jinx.
Yeah, alright. It was a different time. Wasn't okay. It's not okay.
Have you guys seen the new Sonic trailer? Yes, I like it.
They really made a big difference.
Yeah.
What do I want?
Shaw says no, people freaking out about the discovery that Game Freak are just reusing their old models. They've been doing that for a while though. They did that in Pokemon X and Y, and then they did that in Sun and Moon. It is a bit weirder that they're reusing them in Pokemon Sword and Shield, but they're adding to them. They do have a lot of new Pokemon. I think the reason why people are so pissy about it though is because they're also cutting a lot of Pokemon from the game. But there are over 1,000 Pokemon now. So
There's 1,000 and 1,000 and
unless you mean like the actual character people, in which case that's a bit off. But they do look more expensive now. If it looks good, I don't really mind. As long as they're not like the protagonists in the previous games where your character just literally stared unblinking with a poker face. They need to like add some emotion to everything.
Poker face, poker face.
Bye, Bert.
Bye, Bert.
I'm excited for Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey looks fantastic in this.
Yeah, he does.
He hasn't played a role this exciting in a long time, I feel like. You know, like this is getting close back to The Mask or Ace Ventura.
It's allowing his true chaotic personality to run free. And oh boy, is he a chaotic person.
I kind of forgot he was The Mask.
Yeah.
That's weird. It's been so long since I've watched The Mask. The only reason why I'm even thinking about it again is because of that death battle.
I never liked it. It gave me the heebie-jeebies.
Yeah, I didn't like the character, but I liked the things he did, I guess.
No, gave me the heebie-jeebies.
What I didn't like was the son of the mask. That was bonk. Who even? Why even?
I forgot that happened.
He was best in the Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
Yeah.
What is that?
He's an incredibly talented dramatic actor. I mean, he's just a talented actor, full stop. It's true.
Yeah. I can agree with that.
But it's like Adam Sandler. Like, everyone knows him for his, like, dumb slapstick comedy, but he's actually a very good dramatic actor.
When he's not making movies for him and his friends.
Yeah, I mean, that's his prerogative.
It is. But I still don't like what he did to Kubert.
Sure, well, fair enough. Alright, I've had enough of these monsters coming up into my grill, so I'm just gonna...
Sean says the Eternal Sunshine had, like, all the cast.
Yeah, it's true.
Oh, was it just full of big names?
It was star-studded,
Damn.
but like talented star-studded. Not just like rando star-studded.
What's it about?
Oh man, okay, so the technology exists in this world to remove people from your memories.
Sure.
And it's about a couple, Jim Carrey and Kate Winslet, who have broken up. And I think she's going to get him removed from her. It's been a very long time since I've watched it. To get him removed from her memory, or he is, or something. And so it runs through like all their experiences together, and like, so you see how they fell in love and whatever.
Well, this is sounding familiar, yeah?
Yeah. But it's also like, you know, depressing.
Yeah.
And beautiful at the same time.
No.
It's like, it basically like poses the question like,
should we forget?
yeah, pretty much.
What happens if you lose a memory and they wind up falling from the game and making the same mistakes?
I think it's, yeah, but then there's also someone else, there's like a whole other extra sinister like part of it, because what's his name, Mark Ruffalo is trying to like get her to date him.
Okay.
So I don't remember it very well, but I do remember it was good. And a little depressing.
Does he like replace himself in all the good memories?
Something, I don't know. Like I said, I don't really remember properly. Watch the movie.
I never thought that Bruce Banner would use his powers for evil. Is all I'm saying.
Just, you know.
Sean says it has the best soundtrack.
Watch the movie, Joe. That's what I've got for you.
I will watch the movie, Joe.
The movie, Joe. I am currently building an armory, in case anyone wants to know what the fuck I'm doing.
When you try to when you look for that shell that you know you must real, that's armory.
Sometimes I really want to slap you.
I thought that was pretty good.
I mean, no, it was not. It was objectively bad.
When you have some harsh words and you bring out your swords, that's Amari.
Did you say have some harsh words?
I said words. I said swords.
You said it like an old-timey gangster.
It rhymed best with swords. As best as I could get swords to rhyme with words.
I don't want to be one of those why you like this people. Why are you like this?
When you just can't relax and you bring out your ex, that's Amari. Am I getting better?
No.
No. If you're a cinematography buff, it has some of the best film cuts and physical effects ever.
Yeah, it is very beautiful.
And then the vein pop, when your brain pops, you're writing in pain. Oh wait, this is the part that's when the vein in your brain pops, you're writing in pain. I can't read that last word.
Is it apoplexy or aneurysm? Funny.
With the vein in your brain pops, you're writing in pain. Aneurysm.
Please stop.
I love these little dummy things.
They're creepy, eh?
Yeah.
But in a fun way.
Yeah. Shows us that this game is pretty.
It is. I love Dragon Quest. There's so much you can do. What did you? Oh, a chest.
You should look at Dragon Quest Builders too on Instagram. People have created some like astounding scenes.
It's true. I specifically don't look because it makes me feel bad about my abilities. What else did he want in here to make it a armory?
Arms?
3, hold on. Maybe it's in my builder PDF.
Leeds back.
I didn't know Leeds had gone anyway.
Don't call it a comeback. He's been here for years.
He's rocking his peers. Mama said knock you out. Thanks, LL Cool J. Where is the person who asked me to do this? Because they will tell me what I've forgotten. It was that old man with all the hair. So it's nighttime. So he should be maybe in his room?
Lead says Nutmeg has a new profession.
Oh, what is it now?
What's Nutmeg been up to? That old son of a gun.
Okay, I'm not a gun. And,
Nutmeg's a girl?
I'm a pistol.
Hey.
Hey.
Oh man, that reminds me of this new anime that's out there that's really cool. It's called Detective Gunhead.
Okay.
It's about this guy's head as a gun. And he's also a detective.
You don't say.
Yeah.
Wow,
And like it's a completely serious detective story.
How does
But he just has a gun for his head.
How does he communicate?
He talks.
How does he eat?
He eats. It's not important. What's important is that his gun is a head.
Oh, I forgot the
And his head is a
barricades.
gun.
Okay, I forgot the barricades.
Go get yourself some berries. Let's see. Hashtag sure helped. Ah, I didn't read that part. Let's see. I've seen Detective Gunhead, and it's fucking hilarious. That's awesome. I've got to watch it then. I was hoping it would be. No Guns Life. I want to see Detective Gunhead. I'm gonna. I only heard about it tonight. Where's my cell phone? Maybe leave posting up next new profession.
I did it. I put the barricade down. Make it into an armory. Great, thank you. That's all I ask.
Oh snap.
What?
She's in the system.
She didn't assist him.
She's in the system.
Cool. So I regret sending those photographs to Leeds.
Do you?
Yes.
I don't. I think it's the best thing you've ever done. And you went to Scotland for sword fighting.
I don't think that was the best thing I've ever done. It was pretty fun though.
No, but I'm just saying, like, you're setting a pretty high bar. And somehow sending pictures of your cat to my Discord has had the best results.
Star Wars fans among us. I think I quite like it. I haven't seen The Mandalorian yet though.
Oh, is that already out?
I didn't know it was. I've not really been keeping up. I'm very bad.
Leeds says, no you don't.
See, now you called me a young woman. What a fine young woman you are. Now you needn't hand out new swords to our soldiers one by one. You put them in the chest and everyone can help themselves. Oh, thank God. That's very useful.
You grew up so fast.
This way our army can quickly take advantage of all your advancements in armaments, providing you keep the chest and the armory well stocked. Alright. Speaking of warfare, Hex, I know that builders are not born warriors. Do you not find the frenzied chaos of battle trying? Nah. Were I a builder, I'd want to stay far from the fray. I would stand atop my walls and launch projectiles at my foes, even those in the air.
Oh, here it comes.
An inviting prospect, is it not? Think upon this idea, young builder, and be inspired.
Here it comes. Scammer shooters.
Boom ball. God, I name things so terribly. A petite but potent explosive that can easily be tossed at a great distance and inflicts damage.
No, that's not what I was expecting, but sure.
Oh, boom balls, you say? That's a fine idea, if ever I heard one. I imagine you'll need some of the rock bomb shards to make them. You can obtain those? Yeah, I know. I've been murdering them for ages.
I feel like you just got manipulated into making bombs.
Yeah, that happens all the time.
Charles says, I genuinely enjoyed The Mandalorian.
Oh, well, that's good to know that it's good.
Yeah.
I still haven't even seen the Solo movie. And I love everybody in it. So, like, why haven't I seen it yet?
Exactly, super solo.
Alright, the stream's over.
Yay! Wait a minute. Charles says, I feel like you just got manipulated into making bombs. 2005. 2005 sounds like a fun year. I remember before I started university, I discovered how to make smoke bombs. I hadn't made any, but I genuinely considered taking some with me, just to be able to defend myself out on the street. I didn't live in the big city. I didn't know what to expect.
Defend yourself.
Yeah, I was just gonna.
You're just gonna ninja bomb away from people.
Exactly.
You watch too much anime.
Well, not enough, because I didn't make it happen. I only managed to find out that Uncle Harry had the gunpowder I needed to do it. But I didn't have the bravery to ask him for it.
Really? Uncle Harry probably wouldn't have even asked what you wanted gunpowder for. He would have probably just given it to you. He would have been like, a young man, half-Tunma, definitely needs gunpowder.
I should still ask.
You should. Well, he might be less amenable now.
I guess. Smokes are easy to make, says Sharp. They did look pretty easy. Very cool. I never got around to trying it out though, so I wouldn't actually know. Pixel says, hi X.
Hello, my son.
Hi Pixel. Shaw says, 1 cup sugar, 100 grams salt, Peter, 80g sulfur. What does I think Pop Rocks is supposed to help? To do the initial, for the impact.
Yay, Pop
When you
Rocks.
throw him down.
Okay, I should probably go to sleep. It's the middle of the night. Blah, 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 blah.
Pop Rocks low? I think so. I think it was supposed to be so that way it can start the spark that sort of ignites the other stuff to create the smoke. No.
Keep your balloon away from me!
The balloon! It's okay, balloon. Come back here.
Jeez. Alright. Alright, you've got a quest for me. Tell me your quest. Quest lady, what's your quest? Give me your quest. Quest! The castle's defenses are stronger than ever now, and we're recruiting new soldiers by the day. Our preparations to defeat Hagen's army proceed apace. But I fear that some of our new recruits might need a little more combat training. I was wondering if you could build us a room to do our drills. We need plenty of arms and targets to practice with. I would say 2 sets of ornamental spears, 4 target dummies, and 4 wooden fortifications should be enough. I don't mind whether you build our new training room so long as it gets built sooner rather than later. Joke's on you, because I've already mostly built one. I like to be prepared.
Charles says pop rocks, lol. To create self-ignition thing you need potassium
Alright, let's stop sharing bomb tricks on the internet, guys.
So wait, are you implying that bomb
kids
rocks
watch
are
this
not the
show?
answer?
Why do you like this?
Because bomb rocks.
Stop saying bomb rocks.
So pop rocks. There we go.
Bomb rocks.
Pixel is farming for 9,999 starbits in Mario Galaxy.
I don't know what that means, but it sounds tiring.
Starbits are like, they're the most common kind of points that you can find in the game. You feed them to Lunas so they can explode and turn themselves into
Sorry, I
planets.
fear that when I said I don't know what that means, you thought that it meant that I wanted you to explain. It didn't.
But for the viewers at home, that does sound kind of tedious, but I guess it means you can play like every single level, I guess. I know, unless you decide to go into like one place where you find that there are a particularly large amount that respawn quickly, and you're just running back and forth there. Kind of feels like it kills the fun a bit. You don't need all that for Luigi though. You're just doing that for the sake of having 9,999, aren't you? Pixel Bleed says that he needs more pictures of Nutmeg.
No!
You can't just cut them off.
Oh, hello, Papa.
You're his nutmeg dealer.
Hello, my Papa. Oh, Nicky, Mickey.
Pixel says he's doing it for watermelon.
Oh, who doesn't love watermelon?
How does that get you? Is that like an Easter egg, or is somebody seriously robbing you with fruit to play the hell out of a game? Charles says ditto. Nutmegstagram. Charles also wants more pictures of Nutmeg. Lead says please. I have so many ideas. Pixel says if you get 999 coconuts, become watermelons forever. Really? That's a crazy Easter egg that I approve of. But it also sounds kind of fake. Like that time when I was a kid and I was told that playing through every character in Nicktoons Battle for the Volcano Island would summon a wizard.
And?
It didn't.
Bummer.
I guess the giveaway was when the guy said that it would summon a fucking wizard.
What does that mean?
I don't know. I'll never know because it didn't happen. Look it up. I will.
He's doing it right now.
Yep. As I sprechen.
You can't stop my happiness because I like the way I am. Okay, what have I forgotten? Oh, I've shot one of these little dudes. Alright. Oh, you can go there. Alright, that's all 4 little dudes. Yeah! I did it.
You did it.
Watch, everyone's gonna arrive and clap aggressively at me now. Yep, Warwick's the first one here. He's a particularly aggressive clapper.
Oh. Looks right. That's weird.
You should look up that wizard thing, see if maybe it was true as well.
Yeah, Pixel, find out if there are wizards in Nicktoons Battle for Volcano Island. That's your next quest. If you do it, I'll buy you a watermelon.
And ship it to you.
Yep. Charles says, damn, I need to watch Hairspray again. I just want to listen to that song again.
I listened to it the other day. I watched the whole
Musical number.
bit of it. Yeah,
Nice. Charles says, Queen Latifah is everything.
she really is. Honestly, when she like storms in at the end of that musical number and takes her part on the solo, it's one of the best things I've ever seen. Oh, 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 you can't stop today as it comes speeding down the track. Child, yesterday is history and it's never coming back. Ah, I love that song!
Tomorrow is a brand new day. Don't know why I'm black.
Because the world keeps spinning round it. Also, like, I really feel like that's some of John Travolta's best work is as the lady's, as the mom.
Let's see. Lead says he fell for a similar Easter egg a while ago. He was told that if he sent his banking details and mentioned to Nigerian prince, I would get a large deposit made into my account. I'm sure he'll deposit that soon enough.
Sarah just said to me, thank you, they can train day and night and we'll be great in no time. That's if the spy doesn't get to us first. And Melroth, who was nowhere near me, is like, ugh, not the spy nonsense again.
Yeah, he's sitting around, he just hears it.
Yeah, he's literally come running to take part in this conversation. It's not nonsense. The other night I thought I saw a monster inside the castle. What if one of our allies is really a monster in disguise? I was running around dressed as a yeti.
Maybe Malroth's been kidnapped and is actually a monster in disguise.
No, Melroth is just the Lord of Destruction. The god of all annihilation. It's just his personality. And that's not all. I found some marks on the castle wall that looked as if someone was trying to tunnel through from inside. Either way, either there is a monster in the castle or someone is working for them, I'm sure of it. So what? I don't care what they get up to in their spare time. It's what they do on the battlefield that counts. I'm not going to start second-guessing my fellow fighters. You think so too, right, Hicks? I don't really have an opinion, Melroth. I did build a nice cell at the top of a tower on the off chance.
Charles says, musical with X and Joe, hashtag Charlwin. So Lead says, now I'm destitute. Charles says, and it looks like Pixel went and censored this. But Charles said, no, Lead, I'm a prostitute. Well, I was once. So morally I win. Pixel's just like, language!
Ah! Charles, you've lived such a life.
Don't say that. Okay, I won't say prostitute. Let's see.
Joe, stop saying prostitute.
I'm sorry. You also said prostitute, though.
I didn't say prostitute.
What did you say?
I said, Joe, stop saying prostitute. It's different.
That's the same thing as...
It was in inverted commas. I was quoting.
What, you're quoting me saying prostitute?
Stop saying prostitute.
I was quoting Charles saying prostitute.
I'm a small child. You're poisoning me. It's true. Pixel is a youth.
I'm sorry.
And if Furret's still here, we've really fucked up. I can't delete messages.
You mean you can't delete messages?
Hey! That's not what he means, and you know it.
Leeds just laughing.
Oh man, I don't really know what to do with myself right now. I want to see if my crops are growing. You can't stop today as it comes through. Yes, they are. Nice. At some point I should put roofs on everything. I bet they'd have a harder time getting in here if they
I don't know, I kind of like how only the king has a roof.
I have a roof.
I feel like that's, well, yeah, but you're like...
Anissa has a roof.
You're still also part of the upper class.
That's true.
Like, you've got a pretty, like, metaphoric and economical gap sitting right there.
Yeah, it's true,
Above
because
your
I
heads.
store all the other townspeople in here. Which doesn't even have a proper floor. Or in here. But they like it in here.
That's pretty messed up, honestly.
It's cozy. This is how castles work. People live in dormitories.
I remember that, Hex. One day, we'll get you a nice place without a floor, with 1,000 other beds where people sleep. Just be like, well, what's wrong, Hex? It's cozy.
You're always so angry, Jared.
Not so angry, Joe. Just
You
disappointed.
can't stop today. I'm gonna get that stuck in my head.
Speaking of floors, the Peter Mansfield Municipal Building. Can they call it the second floor if it doesn't have a floor? For like 60% of the second floor.
I don't know if they can, but they do.
They just have that kind of determination.
What do you want, Warwick? Time grows short, Hex. You and Anessa must begin work on another magical weapon to help defeat the Air Force. Indeed, the friends fly right over our fiends. Whoops. Over our... We have to identify their weakness and modify our fortifications. Take advantage of it. But before that, let us begin on a blueprint to expand our current system of walls and traps. We can add whatever invention we come up with to handle the Air Force later. Be sure to leave space for it when laying out your design. Great.
More blueprints. Speaking of... Oh, wait. I put my foot right through the tiles. One of the last things I did in KZN.
Wow.
Cool, you left your mark. You know, like... They'll remember you forever. I mean forever, because they're not going to fix that.
It's true. I bet that if we went there now, we could find the hole in the floor.
Yep.
Jeez.
Oh, that looks like chaos to build. I'm assuming that the townsfolk are gonna...
Yeah, no,
start
they
doing
do
that
it.
themselves.
They do it for me.
Cool.
But like, it's not that tall. I mean, you'd think we would need to be taller. This gauntlet is poorly designed. Like, for me, someone who finds strategy like a hobby, I find being told how to defend my castle by the game very irritating.
It's a little bit disappointing given how much the game has been, how much freedom this game has been known to give you.
Well, I can change it after the fact.
Yeah.
But the game has a set design that they put in place. And if you move stuff around before the events based on it happen, the NPCs get confused. And end up standing in walls and things, and I don't like that.
That's fair. Sean says Gauntlet suggests a small gaunt. Hashtag argue with me.
I can't argue with you, I agree with you completely.
Just imagine Shaw had one of those little tables at that side.
Yeah, prove me wrong. I'll send you a photograph of my gauntlets, Shaw, and you will find that they are quite large. The locations, blah 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 blah. Yeah. What a blueprint, what a plan, but our foe is strong indeed. I shall give what aid I can. I think I have a lead. Alright. A lead? Ask him what you means by that, would you, Hicks? Well, I mean, he's right there in there, so you could ask him.
I don't think I could survive another second of listening to his caterwauling.
The townspeople and I will start work on the blueprint as soon as you prepare a chest well stocked with pieces of castle wall and any other sundries we'll need. Alright.
Why is Monolith on fire?
Oh, because he's in the middle of a battle. He's about to kill that guy who's frozen there.
Oh, okay. I like how they all just stop to talk about that, and this guy's like, yeah, you can still sneak up on me.
Of course, we won't be able to finish it off until you've invented magical weaponry to fill in the blanks, so yeah, alright, thank you, Warwick.
Oh, God.
See?
I see.
You can't stop today. I have traveled to every corner of this island, bringing my blessing of songs to every far-flung region and picking up a lot of incredibly useful information on the way. You wish to learn more about the Air Force, yes? Well, their camp lies through a valley south of Moonahan, deep within a poisonous swamp. Perhaps you should pay them a call. Yeah, that sounds like a terrible plan. Come then, we can infiltrate the enemy forces by making use of the Mod Rod, just as we did before. Our heroes depart for the enemy fort, and the poison swamp's hearts the war plans to thwart. I hate you.
Gotta say that about it, and he finds a way.
It's true. Okay, well. Best of luck. Before you go, please be sure to place all the materials we need to complete the blueprint in the chest. I'd hate for us to have to down tools while you're away. Alright. South of Munich, man. That's not in the direction I thought I was going to go. Oh well. Oh.
Just move to hit people can.
I'm hoping one day to be able to convince Malroth to take up ice skating with me because I think we'd be really good at it.
I could see that. But honestly, he's kind of dressed like an ice skater.
It's true. So am I. If I go put my frilly dress on.
But practically there.
Get out of my castle.
I just tipped on my sewing needles. I'm not impressed with myself.
Oh, that's sewing, Joe. That's how you spell sewing.
I said sewing.
You said sewing.
So I said sewing. I don't know why we're arguing. Hashtag I'm okay.
I don't know why we're arguing either, to be perfectly frank.
Let's sing the pain song now. Pain, 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 pain.
Pain, 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 pain. Well, okay, so,
where's the bandage?
Why do you like this? Okay, I'm gonna just quickly remove the... See, I already made changes to the fortifications, and now I'm gonna have to remove them because we're gonna build on it.
Shaw says sewing needles, lol. Sewing, like legally. Oh yeah, after Shaw stepped on them.
Hey.
I stepped on I'd sue. Sue what? Look at all these tiny people building.
Alright.
Alright. Looks like they move quite quickly these days.
Yeah, they do. No, they get the shit done very fast if I've actually put the ingredients in the thing.
Let's see. Shaw says, I wish you could lay plans down like this in Minecraft and have the villagers do stuff like this.
This is a feature of the second Dragon Quest builders. They didn't do it in the first one. You had to build everything yourself.
But they didn't make you build as nearly as big things.
Yeah. But also, they give you a magic pencil in this so that you can actually design your own blueprints. So like if you built something, you can then use a magic pencil on it and it will make it into a blueprint. And then you can place it down and then the NPCs will build that as well.
I wonder if we can take that into multiplayer with you as well.
I don't know. Probably.
Maybe they'll get there, Shalda. It's not playing in Minecraft and like they've introduced villagers with villagers. Apparently, so maybe they'll start letting you boss around villagers one day.
We can dream.
Yep. But sometimes I don't.
I dream so much.
Never say that. Never stop dreaming.
Don't stop believing. Oh,
Yes, but right now I just want the bees updated in Minecraft so I can live out my Eddie Izzard fantasy.
Covered in bees! Did you know that you can also live out your Eddie Izzard fantasy if you have a lot of crabs and lobsters? Crabs and lobsters!
Or have cake. Or death.
Or death. Oh, I'd like some cake, please.
Sean says Hicks gets me.
What have I misplaced? Oh, did I?
Sean says that built cake and death once. I can recommend the cake. This goes back to how we can never use that. They'll only die once. No. Especially if you're going to come back eating cake.
It's true.
Just going to kill it completely.
How Marie Antoinette of you. And yes, I know that that's a misquote. Thank you, Internet.
Wasn't that my English teacher?
No, that was Antoinette Beck.
That's close. Mary Antoinette was the English teacher? Almost. Lead says, hey, I'm the Spanish Inquisition. Didn't expect that, did you?
Well,
No one expects the Spanish Inquisition.
All right, let's go off to the place where the
Where the wild things are.
a place that I'm supposed to go.
Strangely, people expected the Inquisition because they gave letters of 60 days' notice before they came.
Oh, I've been to this camp.
But maybe they didn't know whether they included, weekends or not.
Yeah, that could be confusing.
Yeah,
But then you would be expecting them, you just wouldn't be sure when.
I guess that's true. But maybe they'd show up at the least expecting time of you expecting them. He says, what? Put the line. Don't you dare.
I was going to, but then I felt sorry for George.
What about me?
I don't care about you.
Hicks was about to stab my balloon with a knitting needle.
Okay, that was a chopstick.
With a knitting chopstick.
I don't knit with chopsticks. That's, like, I'm pretty sure that's
Did you
culturally
stab balloons
offensive.
with chopsticks?
Well, it was to hand. I would stab a balloon with a fork. It's the same thing.
Would you knit with a fork?
No.
Because I feel like you're nitpicking right now. Oh!
Oh, okay, that balloon's done. That balloon's done.
No!
That balloon is done.
Don't you dare
That
pop
balloon is
it!
done. That balloon. I need
Everybody
some
cover your
sharp. That
ears.
balloon is done. No, that balloon is done.
Hey!
The balloon is finished.
No!
No more
Hey,
balloon.
balloony!
Let go of me.
Never! I will fight for my balloon!
I will stab it with my mouth. Ah!
Monster!
Ah!
I'll stab you with the balloony. Balloony. War is hell.
Ah, fuck!
Ah! Instant vengeance. Fight for me, minions.
What the fuck
Shaw
is
says
that?
the Inquisition is behind the current attack on 6 aid in South Africa. It is?
There's 6 aid in South Africa.
That
I
seems
didn't get
unlikely.
it.
I'm working on a very special nutmeg, says Leet. Is it the Spanish Inquisition nutmeg? It's the Seljuk Turks. Ah, says Pixel. Charles says the modern Inquisition is just called the Congregation for the Doctrine of Faith. They still give 60 days notice. Huh. Pixel says pop it. And I'll tase the balloon.
Oh, I'd have to go and get my taser. Mickey.
Elgard Van Fosberg says, yes, I was too lazy to switch to my cat account. So me and my roleplay account. Because why the fuck not?
Hi, Cal.
Hi, Cal. What should I say? Elgard Van... I can't read that. The sun is a deadly laser. Makes sense. That's why I never go outside.
There's a beautiful stinking swamp through here. It's a great place to rest, relax, and enjoy the fetid aroma. Wow, this guy's like the local tourism agency. Or at least it used to be. Now it's full of squawking, nattering bird monsters. Ugh, I can't stand it. I love this guy.
I have to run, you folks. Stay awesomeness. Have a good run, Charles.
Bye, Charles. We love you.
Thanks for checking out. And I'm still a piece of garbage.
I'm still a piece of garbage. That's a very famous Vine, Joe.
Ah,
Yeah. It goes, thanks for checking in. I'm still a piece of garbage. I can't hit the lines well.
does he then jump into the rubbish bin like that other Vine?
Yes. Well, sometimes. Sometimes they'll play that song over that Vine.
Oh, nice.
It's like an amalgamation of the Vines.
Yeah.
What are these flat green things? I've never seen them before.
Not anymore. There's a blanket, says Pixel. What?
What?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Maybe the sun is no longer a deadly laser because there's a blanket.
Could be.
I don't know. Anyway, Charles says, "Hearty, beautiful people." Hearty as well, Charles. Hearty.
Ha ha.
Yes, Pixel Meat. Fixture, watch the history of the world, I guess. Wait, I think I've seen that a while ago.
Who has the time?
It's like this guide showing like how everything.
What the fuck just happened?
What did you do?
I used the mod rod, and now we're all dancers.
Even Malroth?
Yes,
No.
Malroth is the one with the big club on his
I
back.
thought so.
Hey, buddy.
Also, I went to freaking sleep at 7 PM because I was just too tired. Oh, there goes your Stephen Bannon.
I don't know what to do. I feel like we should take a photograph.
Girl band.
It's really weird. Okay, hold on.
Ah.
Okay, no, but we're going to infiltrate the Air Force. We can't be Yetis.
No, you're all old men.
I'm so confused by what this rod does. It's supposed to help you turn into monsters. I don't want to be a Yeti. I just said that. No, Hammerhead's no good either. Okay, well, slimes seem to be accepted everywhere, so...
I love slimes to pass the time. Meat says, sup Ed, is it? Oh, Edelgard, that's cow, meat. That you welcome to go and calling them Ed.
Get it right, man.
Because I think it's funny.
Oh, this place is terrifying. We definitely should have tried to walk in here as a bunch of chorus girls.
I was just thinking that.
Because the game wouldn't have been able to tell the difference.
Yeah.
It would have just known we were disguised.
Probably. He's it to me while he uses that account, that's fair. Even I still kind of want to call him Edelgard.
Hi. Hey, you. What are you slackers doing wandering around? If you've got nothing to do, I'll find something to keep you busy. Go and gather more furry feathers. If we don't have enough, a particularly blustery breeze is all it will take to leave us absolutely helpless. It's funny to think that the same thing can stir up the great... What the fuck is he saying? It's funny to think that the same thing can stir up the greatest gale, although soothe the strongest squall. Recently, the skies have been growing darker by the day. If a whirlwind whipped up while we were in the air, it'd be curtains for us. I actually know how to whip up a whirlwind. I found it out by accident.
Oh, nice.
There's a shrine on top of the mountain that if you stand on it, this massive storm brews.
So you did it.
No.
You took down Peter Madsburg.
Hammersdale was not me.
You monster.
I still don't think it really happened.
Come to think of it, who out of all of us has a hammer? You.
I don't have a hammer.
You do in the game.
Shut up! Recently, things have been growing dark about if a whirlwind... Okay, alright, you already said that. That's why we need flurry feathers, though. We can tear down Moonbrook Castle without breaking a sweat. Scree-hee-hee! The other gremlins should have collected their quota by now, though. So how about you go and gather them up and bring them back here? Okay. So like, right in front of this guy! So the Air Force are vulnerable to strong winds, are they? I wager you could build something rather interesting from these flurry feather things. Let's follow the fiend's instructions and see where it leads us. Hey you lot, stop your nattering and find those gremlins and bring me my flurry feathers. I won't be satisfied until I have all 6. Cool, thanks for that. Give me your feather. The gremlin in charge sent you to collect the... Oh, well, I found mine. But then I lost them again. I didn't want anyone to steal them, you see, so I hid them in the poison swamp and then completely forgot where I put them. I remember seeing an old crate floating in the water somewhere nearby. Perhaps you could find them for me.
Are these the bird things that are...
Yeah, I don't know. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's dive in. Wait, Malroth, we need not dive head first into danger. Hex can simply drain the poison using her bottomless pot. What if I don't want to do that? Huh? We're so bad at being undercover. Yeah, but she can't use her tools when she's dressed as a monster, can she? Exactly, Anessa! Malroth is paying attention. I don't know which of these blue bobs is Malroth, but one of them is. Then we need to find a place safe from prying eyes of monsters to resume human form. Then we can search near the crates and find the flurry feathers at our leisure.
Shouldn't you guys be doing more good things in order to keep in disguise?
I mean, should we be discussing all our plans right in front of people?
That's true as well. Let's see.
Yeah.
I'm sad I missed you out. This happened. Some of it's water. Fuck it, actually, all of it. Most of it's water. Pixel's just doing quotes from the history of the world, I guess. And Leet, my nickname is L, says Elgard. Makes sense. Says I'm sleeping from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m., from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m., and now
this guy's on to us.
Now the stream is over, I don't know when. Because I was so freaking tired.
Say, what are a bunch of wingless wonders like you doing in the Air Force? You can't even fly. This all seems suspicious to me. But if the supervisor sent you, everything must be above board. Give me a second and I'll unlock the door for you.
That is your elite slams.
There you go, all unlocked. The flurry feathers are in the chest. Head on in and help yourselves. Thanks.
Well, Porter, I think there's a universe now.
This is a throne room?
Goodness.
Whoa. Wait, is that...
Fancy shield.
It is pretty. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We've changed back into humans again. Just as I thought, that mirror, it's...
Alive!
Whoops! Yep, this felt like a trap.
Kill him, quickly!
Strategically, I didn't want to come into this room. Melroth's gonna, don't worry. Oh, you won't get away with this. I think he said thief. Okay, sorry buddy, but we will get away with it. It's a bit gross. Whoops! We murdered him. Then we high-fived about it. Look up there on the wall. That's Ra's mirror. A legendary-looking glass is said to reveal the true form of all it reflects. I thought it lost forever. I never imagined the monsters had it all along. Huh. So that's what made us drop our geysers.
Ah, I thought you were gonna find the...
Yep. We cannot leave so powerful a relic in the monster's hands. Let us take it with us, along with the flurry feathers.
Cal says, and we're back with another extreme. Lol. Ah, Cal. Just in time. You just missed Edelgard.
Yeah.
You two would have gone along.
I think so. Anything else you want to steal in here, guys? No? What's that? Oh, okay. Well.
So you're gonna sneak out of there. That's something completely different.
Yup.
It's not conspicuous at all.
Nope. Alright.
3 slams enter, 3 whack-a-moles leave.
Ah, shit. Do you think those chests over there are the ones that he hid his feathers in?
Maybe. Did you already find some feathers though?
Yeah, I need 6 though.
Well, makes sense.
I have any food on me? Because I am... Oh, can't access that.
Carl says, oh no, how could I miss my second favorite Fire Emblem 3 Houses character? It's not like we're the same person or anything. Yeah, what a horrible coincidence. You should you should log off and see if you can find him.
I don't know, this sounds like a comedy of errors.
Emphasis on comedy. You just dabbed into that poison, did you?
Yeah, well, why wouldn't I?
It's poison.
I mean, yeah, but, like, it doesn't really do very much poisoning.
Yes, that's true.
There it is.
I'm gonna Septimus, I mean Edelgard. You should. You two have so much in common. I'm pretty sure that you're Edelgard's favorite real life character.
Da 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 da.
He says, I know what have I created. Is it the perfect nutmeg?
Honestly, I think it's probably going to be like an avocado meg, which scared the hell out of everybody. including nutmeg. Give us your feathers.
Wait, why collect everyone's feathers?
Because they need them to protect themselves against strong gales, so I'm stealing them to use them against them. Can you really be trusted? I know, I'll ask you some questions that only loyal members of the squadron could answer. Question the first. What's the name of our squadron? Is it the Care Force?
Yes.
That's adorable.
That'd be adorable.
But no. You think so, do you? Right? Alright. My second question is about the army that was defeated by the horrid human of Moonbrook, the Hair Force. Was their commander a power yowie?
It's a good question.
I mean, I have no idea what a power yowie is. An interesting response. Final question then, including myself. Are there 3 pretty purple gremlins in this camp? No more, no less. There's more. Well, I have just murdered one.
Yeah, I was about to say, does that one count?
But they don't know that. What color was the gremlin that gave us the first job? Pretty sure he was also purple.
Carl says, now since it's not like we're the same person, I'm gonna time her out because I can.
Now,
Carl,
let's see how you did.
Carl, stop using your powers for evil. And messing with people who you're so alike that you could practically be best friends.
Apparently I got one of those questions wrong.
Maybe it is a power yowie. Do you think he's gonna ask the exact same questions
Yep.
again?
Oh yeah.
He's a table god.
Yep. No, it's not the Care Force. Fine, maybe he was a power yowie. Damn it!
But
Yeah.
is there more than 3 fly guys?
I don't know. I thought there were 4, but maybe there are only. Maybe he is ignoring the one I murdered.
Maybe.
A perfect score! Yeah, apparently there's only 3 purple gremlins. That proves that you're an upstanding on the 3rd chance I got it right. Member of our institution, illustrious order. Here you go! Flying feathers I collected. They're all yours. Cool. Now,
I want McFlurry.
is there anything else we need to do, or should we just leave?
Can Chip return that guy's feathers?
Why would I give them to him, Joe? I've just spent half an hour stealing them.
I thought he was complaining that he didn't have them anymore.
Yeah, I found them. Those were the ones in the swamp.
Give them back to him.
Why? They.
Because it's nice.
No, Joe. The whole point, the whole reason I came here was to steal the things that make them powerful.
Feathers make them powerful?
You have not been paying an ounce of attention.
In this economy, I don't pay anything. Kaz says, so how was everyone's day? It was pretty good. I got a lot done, but that made things fairly uninteresting at work.
Oh, he's orange. Okay. I feel a storm coming. With those feathers, we can safely... Wow.
Whoops.
It's Hammersdale all over again.
I'm falling back attack. Thanks, Sebastian.
Everyone back inside the base, I assume. Quickly. Oh no, we're too late. It's coming with way. Scream. I mean, if you guys just, I don't know, walk. You've all got legs.
I'm gonna go take one of those thingies.
Which thingies?
The egg thingies.
Oh, please bring me some Coca-Cola.
Okay.
Dankeschön. Wow, that whirlwind really was something. We're lucky we didn't get blown away ourselves. I see. Since the troops in the Air Force are constantly in the fight, they're susceptible to strong winds. Thanks, Anessa. Captain fucking obvious. What say you, Hicks? With this knowledge and the flurry feathers, guys, they're all still standing right here. Oh my god. At any rate, our work is done. Come, let us return to the castle. Subtle. Whoosh widget. A weapon of war that blows away encroaching enemies with gusting gales. Wow, okay. A whoosh widget. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Let's see what else I can become. Yes, we are a trio of old men. I definitely like the bunny girls better. Hold on. No, it's very random. No. No. Aha! Let's go. Girl squad. Girl squad. Malroth makes such a good bunny girl. Oh, okay, we gotta get back to base now because I have to eat something. Hold on. So, anyone got anything interesting to say? I don't. Wait, something doesn't feel right here. Okay. We aren't bunny girls anymore. That's pretty weird. Oh, Hicks, thank goodness you're here. Something terrible has happened. Great. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to bury all those people. Oh, Pixel, we got given this thing called a mod rod, which is supposed to transform us into monsters so we can infiltrate their troops. But for some reason, it also turns us into bunny girls. I don't know why. But it's fun! Wait, oh, one of those is one of the new townspeople girls. That's so lame. Man, I knew she was gonna die the second she put that uniform on.
Who did?
Like, just 3 of our soldiers. One of them is one of the new ones. It's a real bummer.
The one that was staring at you from a distance.
No, she wasn't new. She was a medic.
No.
Thank you for the Coca-Cola.
Okay.
Slain in the night and buried, they bear wounds from a sword and not one of the monsters, one of our own. Then it's true, a monster hides amongst us, a fiend disguised in human form. But if so, how in creation can we hope to find the perpetrator? Gosh, if only we'd conveniently recently discovered something that undoes illusion spells.
Did you tell Pixel why you were all bunny girls?
Yes. Ah, if only we had Ra's mirror, we would be able to dispel the illusion. Conveniently! She can, Hicks. Is that Ra's mirror? Quick, let us use it to expose the traitor in our midst. This is a rum business, Your Majesty, but I fear we have no alternative. We cannot be sure of our safety until we have checked every last citizen of Moonbrook. Do I get to spend all day running around showing people a mirror?
Yep.
Malroth, you're seriously going through with this? What's wrong with you people? Don't any of you trust each other? No, Malroth, no one trusts anyone. You see, I shouldn't have built this field hospital here, because now I can't see what's going on.
Yep.
You seem strangely opposed to finding the spy, Malroth. Almost suspiciously so. Hey! Hey! Jerome! I will fuck you up!
Surely if he was a monster in disguise, he would have been revealed as when the first time we found the mirror.
Yeah, exactly. Him and Anessa as well. Plus, we were away from the castle when those 3 people were murdered.
Yeah.
More cheap than him. You know what, Jerome? I'm pretty sure it's you.
You can't tilt the camera?
No. Enough, you two. This is exactly what the enemy wants, to sow seeds of doubt and distrust amongst us. All must gaze into the mirror, including you, Malroth. Come, Hex, use Ra's mirror and let our true forms be revealed. You may begin with us, your closest allies, if that's alright with you, Anessa. Yes, fine, let's get this over with.
Pixel thinks it is Malroth.
I've really got to eat something. I'll be back, guys.
Curses all, it's you, Mommy. Curses. I'll be revealed! But that was a terrible monster.
Are you making fun of my list?
No.
I will fuck you up. rude. Alright, I've eaten. Okay, let's see. I should really be. I can't believe that nice towns lady died. I'm so sad. Aww. Man, I can't even give her a fancy tune. I'm gonna try though. I don't care about the other two. Alright, first things first. I'm going to knock down the wall of this field hospital because... Oh look, everyone's just standing around waiting for me. No.
Don't you just lower it?
No, I'm knocking it down. I don't need it to be a room. I just did this so the monsters couldn't get in, but the monsters can't get in anyway.
Okay. Mommy, don't you scare me again.
I find this upsetting, and I would like for you to stop.
Fine.
What did I just fucking say?
Gleet says it is done, and it is something. Hang on, I've got to go see.
I'm gonna do Melroth first so everyone shuts the fuck up.
The awkward if he is the one.
Well, I know it's not Melroth or Anessa. I'm really worried it's gonna be Warwick, which kind of bums me out.
What if it's both of them?
I mean, I feel like we should do the king as well, but alright.
Oh, dang.
Don't do this, Hicks. If we don't trust each other, we may as well give up now. Melroth, I mean, they already don't trust each other. We may as well... Jesus. I find it disturbing. What do you think, Maggie?
Leet, let's look at your Eleanor Meg.
I don't know how Meg feels about it. Okay.
It is definitely something.
Shut up, Melroth. Look in the mirror.
Earth doesn't even have a reflection.
Yeah, because he's the god of all destruction.
That makes sense.
Huh? Isn't that thing supposed to show you your true form? It's not showing anything at all.
I feel like that's two mates.
But more to the point, why did you do that? Oh, I guess you just don't trust me, and I thought we were friends. Of course I do! I did it to prove a point to everybody else. Fuck's sakes! That's why you went first, because then everyone else can stop bitching about you.
So we're gonna fight to Murdoch.
Now he's upset with me. Come on, don't be like that. Shows nothing but a reflection of myself. I think that should be enough to clear me of suspicion. I mean, no one said that the undercover person was actually a monster.
It's true. Because that totally platonic relationship, says Pixel.
Shut up, Pixel, I'm already sad.
Dudes, am I right? So emotional, says Fleet.
I see my own face. I suppose that means I'm not a monster. What a relief.
What about you, Hicks?
These three are who they claim, but quite what Melroth's lack of reflection heralds, I don't know. Now Hicks, pray hold Rosmira to the other citizens of Moonrook. The traitor must be found and dealt with.
Move it to the king.
Yeah.
Sometimes I think you're crazy. And sometimes we know it.
Ho ho ho! Nothing in this mirror but the dashingly handsome king of Moonbrook looking back at me.
Oh, you really embraced it.
But to doubt me, even when dark thoughts lie behind that innocent... But to doubt even me, what dark thoughts lie behind that innocent smile of yours? Alright. You know who I think it is, and I'm not kidding. I think it's this guy.
That the missing soldier nearly abandoned their position. Little did they know the buried beneath the feet all the while. It's exactly what a monster would say.
Who dug them up?
Ah, somebody dug them up?
They've been buried. What a dignified visage. The silken whiskers, the noble brow. It has been so long since I last saw my face, I forget what a fine one it was. The one face amongst us has the features of a fiend beneath us. The soldiers we found slain in the castle walls make... No, I mean...
Try Hayden. I just want to see what it'll do. Might write a little ditty.
A monster among us, a foul hidden killer. They won't get away because we've got Ra's mirror. In the mirror, I can see a guy with killer looks. It's me! But one of the others is a wolf in sheep's clothing, killing their brothers and spreading fear and loathing in Las Vegas.
Yeah, the last part seemed like a bit of a stretch, but sure.
Well, the nun's the one who found the bodies.
You think that she, like, is the one who's just reaping and soaring?
I don't think there's a monster, you know. I think that it's a person being a dick.
I feel like quite a red herring to make you go and get the shield.
You know, I think Melroth's right. Doubting each other like this is a ghastly thing to do, but maybe we really haven't any other option. Yes, Melroth is right. I am literally only doing this because we basically all insisted on it.
Try the goon, man.
I just really don't want it to be Zara.
What about the guy in the yellow pig-looking helmet? It's true, maybe he's just a monster underneath that helmet. Maybe underneath that is a minion.
Core blimey, give over showing me Neo and Ugly Mug, will ya? I wear this mask for a reason, you know.
Cause maybe he's just shy.
Yeah, maybe.
Seems to sound like it.
Phew, it's just me, I'm not a monster. But it's horrifying to think that any one of us could be an enemy in disguise.
Like Optimus Prime.
Oh my god, am I gonna have to try every person here? Jesus, this is gonna take forever.
Just talk to him and see which one's more antsy, I guess.
None of them are. That's because I don't think anyone's nervous, because I don't think that anyone's actually a monster.
Yeah.
I love how these people are like, I know I missed. These people are like, what a relief. Like,
that makes me wonder if maybe it's not just like an object in disguise. Like, is there anything here that you didn't put down, but it's just here for
doesn't even work on this guy.
He has no reflection, he's like Malroth.
Oh, the farmer! He was here from the beginning! Wait, there's two more! What the fuck?
Where did he come from?
Aww.
Why did the other two change?
I don't know. Guess they saw him and they thought they'd better help.
Yeah.
Three of them.
Oh,
man, so who's gonna farm, guys? This guy's been faithfully farming for us since we got to Moonbrook.
We're about to reap some dead people. Wait, never mind. It's too late for jokes.
Here I go, I suppose. That's a great battle cry.
Cal says, how dare you?
Oh, that was a full-on lynching.
Yeah, that didn't take long.
And now Melroth's high-fiving me. And that's that. Are you still mad at me? Thank you, Hex. No longer shall we be forced to suffer from the monster's malicious machinations. And yet it's chilling to think that the fiends have been living among us for so long unnoticed. I trained with them, worked with them, ate with them. They were plotting against us all the while. I know, that guy did all the farming. Whatever their wicked schemes, the saboteurs have been dealt with. Now we can rest easy for a time. Your Majesty, I would urge us to remain vigilant. It was not only the shadows of monsters that were glimpsed in the dead of night, but men meeting with them. I mean, were those men in disguise? Warwick is right. I think it would be wise to conduct periodic checks on citizenry to that end. Hex, would you entrust Ra's mirror to my care? No! You're the least trustworthy person. I understand your reluctance to part with such a treasure, but as the commander of Moonbrook's forces, I am best placed to keep watch of our people. Would you not agree? No! I don't agree! Great, I have no say in this.
Wait, Pixel says, how long has he been a skeleton? Has he been hiding this whole time?
Yeah.
I hate to break it to you, Pixel. Bet all of us are skeletons hiding this whole time.
Oh my god, it's true.
Also, hi, Aya.
Hi, Aya. They died as heroes, so it was only right that they be properly remembered.
Lead says, those other two fucked up. If they'd stayed in, all the suspicion of the spy would have gone. They could continue their plans.
Right? I 110% agree with you. It was the first thing I thought when they revealed themselves.
Yeah. Carl says, he gave us food. How dare he give us food?
Who's gonna do the farming now?
Also, Lead says hi from the other side.
Hello from the other side.
What's needed to
He must have called 100 times.
tell you I'm sorry. Breaking your heart.
Okay, I'm gonna sleep now.
Speaking of going to sleep now, I should probably go to sleep now.
Yeah, I'm gonna bury the citizens in the morning. So, I mean, you guys can watch me bury somebody.
Yeah,
Yay.
that would be very cool. You popped my balloon.
It was my balloon.
It was. I adopted it.
We only have these balloons because it was my birthday.
Elite's now on the other side, so I also have from this side.
But now we can say hello to the people on the other side from that side.
That's true.
Coffins? Coffins.
Who's got coffins?
Me.
Huh. Well, good for you.
Thanks.
Good.
That was weird. Why so aggressive?
It's passive aggressive. It's different.
I don't think I have enough room to... Oh, man.
Also, Pixel says hello, Yayo, but I feel like Yayo might not be there anymore.
Yeah. I need... I don't know.
That will diddly do.
I wonder if there's anyone buried down here. Did I bury someone here just now? I don't think I did.
I thought you did bury people along there.
I buried one over there. Okay, I don't think there's anyone in this grave. I think this grave was just... Yeah, there's no one here.
You merely adopted the balloon. I was born in it. Molded by it. I didn't see the popped balloon until I was already a man. And to you it was deafening? Does you? Whatever. You don't know what it's like to have lost a balloon. Sucks.
Jesus, get over it.
99 red balloons.
Dead balloons.
Sitting on the solid ground.
Oh shit, I don't think I buried that as deep as I usually do. Oh well!
Shallow grave.
So, man, burying people is so tedious.
Do you know what else is tedious?
What?
Unburying people.
Ah, tell me about it.
We'll be in like 20 minutes. We might not be
Yeah,
here
we
in
won't
20
be
minutes.
here in 20 minutes.
So, have a good night.
Have a good night. Who was that?
That was Cal.
Oh.
This was just dead balloons. 99 dead balloons sitting on the solid ground. Kind of bells, it's red alert.
You want to see something funny, it's Nutmeg playing with them.
Yeah, that's true, especially when they accidentally pop. And she just freezes in place.
It's very
And
entertaining.
they'll jump you after.
Well, there's only one lady left to bury.
Do it.
This graveyard is now full, so I hope no one else dies.
You're gonna have to build a bigger graveyard.
Who has the time?
You do.
That's true, I do. Wait a minute. How have I run out of gravestones?
Fixes his bananas and pajamas.
are coming down the stairs. Bananas in pajamas are chasing teddy bears. Makes me feel young again. You know what else makes me feel young again?
What?
Pumpkin patch. Whoa, pumpkin patch.
What? Can't remember anything about Pumpkin Patch other than that song. Weirdly enough.
That is odd.
Yeah.
There was other things, I guarantee it.
Do you remember what they were?
Yes. There were some pumpkins.
Okay.
There was a couple of sock puppets
Okay.
shaped like worms that were called like grape juice and something like that. I don't know.
Pixel says gotta head out. By X, by Joe, by Leap, by anyone else in existence.
Goodbye.
Bye, Pixel. Have a good time of day or night.
Or whatever.
Yep.
Oh, this poor girl. She wanted to become a soldier. She was just a villager.
Yeah.
That's why there's been no food made. This was the bitch who was working in the kitchen.
Whoops. That's a very thoughtful way to phrase that.
Sorry, I wasn't thinking.
It's okay. It's not gonna happen again.
Oh, if only I had another piece of marble. Okay. Snow. I'm burying her in snow. But I also wanna...
Desecrate her grave. Good idea.
No, she's getting a marble pedestal.
Yeah.
Because she's my favorite dead person. She's the unknown soldier, guys. Which is a beautiful story.
No. It's sad.
Here we go. Well, I buried them all. I think the marble looks nice, actually.
It does. Look it up. Well, I guess that's the end of the stream.
Here at the end of the stream.
Good night, everybody.
Thank you guys so much for being here.
Thank you for watching this show. Wahoo.
Wahoo.
Leaks is not.
What?